Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Jacob Silverblade, and today we're playing with Roboute Guilliman. Yes, he's finally here, and I've got technically two decks to show off. I really only got one. Roboute Guilliman's a tank. He's an absolute unit. He's got the constant healing as his greatest strength. He's also got some extra abilities as well, particularly the Vanguard is quite unique. You haven't really seen that on the Warlord before. So he is very, very strong. With that being said, that means with being such a tank, you want to go into late game, get some value plays, outvalue your opponent, and then finish them off that way, because otherwise your healing isn't really particularly useful. So we're going for a late game build. And a particular late game build I want to show off today is the vehicle build. The whole problem with vehicles, when trying to play them before without Guilliman, was this combination of having enough vehicles so you get enough value, so you outvalue your opponent, but then also being in a difficulty that you also need enough survivability to be able to play them in the first place so you can outvalue them. Here's the thing, Guilliman's a tank, so you don't need extra survivability to survive. You just survive, and then you're able to play the vehicles. So it ends up working out quite well, so I highly recommend playing Roboute Guilliman with a whole bunch of vehicles. That being said, this is the deck I use. Battlefield Supremacy, of course, you would normally see. Here, we're going to be playing with Armored Support. I reckon this is actually a good card as a value play. I think it really does support vehicles. It immediately means they can't be killed nearly as easily as your opponent wants them to be. I think it's a good piece for that purpose. However, I do have the alternative deck where instead of Battlefield Armored Support, I do have Avenging Zeal instead. They're both decent options. However, I think in principle, if you're going to the very late game, Armored Support is actually better, because your vehicles, the vehicles you buff up doesn't really particularly matter. It's really the codex effects what we're really particularly looking at. Like 2 extra attack on the Warlord, damage on the Warlord can be useful, but really it's just getting to that. And then having every single vehicle have armor 1 instead of a couple, I think it makes a massive difference. So hence, I reckon armor support overall in the very late game is better. So in principle, I feel like this is a better deck. Have a +2 on your Warlord is also nice, I will not deny. So pick your poison in my opinion. I think, but I'm going to be showing off armor support today because I reckon it's good. And I don't think people particularly are playing with it. This is the deck I'm running. So we got, your usual flankers you would normally see. You got Primaris Tech Marine and Antonio Cronus as support pieces. We've got armored support, as I said, Battlefield Supremacy, attack bikes. We are not running, what's it called? Angels of Death. I think it's really clunky with Guilliman. I don't think you can make it work easily. It's not like Titus where you desperately need all the flank pieces you can get your hands on. It's not like Calgar where you've got all the card draw, and so hence you can also put in some 1-drops as well. I don't want to run 1-drops with Guilliman, to be frankly honest. It's too little value. But with Calgar you do run the 1-drops because you've got the card draw and like Lavaris and stuff, and you've got the tactical insights for particular value. Hence, you can trigger the codexes quite easily, is my point. Varateguris innate hero power allows you to trigger codexes very easily if you need it. Guilliman, on the other hand, can't. Until he gets to about 8 or 9 energy. Because then if you get to 8 energy, you can always just use your hero power on yourself, and then you can do so-and-so. Or 9 energy, you can hero power on yourself, you can do so-and-so. That's when it becomes ideal. But until then, Angels of Death doesn't really become a usable card. What you need, you need flank players, you need them early to deal with threats and problems. This is where the attack bike comes in, because not only does it benefit from armed support, not only does it benefit from Battlefield Supremacy, it also becomes actually just a 6 energy flanker. A 6 energy flanker which deals 6 damage. Which the Inceptor Sergeant, which is the other option you could take, doesn't do. None of these units do. The attack bike does do the job, and hence this is why we run the attack bikes. I think this is a lot better than people have been giving it credit for, and people should be playing more attack bikes in their deck depending on what deck they're running. If you're going for a go wide build, obviously Angels of Death or Inceptor Sergeant is going to be better depending on what you're playing, depending on what you need it for, right? But it's difficult to trigger the codex effects. It's difficult to benefit from those value plays until you get into the later energy stages. Once you get into later energy stages, you can absolutely trigger the codexes, but by then it's too late. What we need is very specifically 6 damage on 6 energy. That's what the attack bike does. So hence, I run the attack bike. We've also got Storm Ravens with a bit of board clear, inspired retribution, of course, hard removals. You can consider removing one of them and going for No Mercy, depending on how late game the game goes. No Mercy, actually, I think is also a better card than people are giving it credit for. And I reckon there's going to be a good control build around the Guilliman specifically for this, where you're trying to fatigue the opponent almost. That being said, though, I think I haven't built that deck yet, I haven't designed that deck yet, and I don't think I've quite got the cards for it yet. So that's going to be coming down on a future date. But you can consider having one of them. It's not a bad card. Victor Tactical Warsuits, these guys had the fundamental problem of that it didn't provide Vanguard, so hence you typically need an Victor Warsuit followed by a Vanguard to get most benefit out of it. Because, you know, you needed the actual tankiness that the Vanguard provided, otherwise they could just punch your Warlord, and they could just effectively ignore Victor Tactical Warsuit. It was possible to do that. But Guilliman's such a tank that they can't just ignore the Victor Tactical Warsuit, they actually have to deal with it first, so it kind of actually does its job. Unlike with other Warlords where it doesn't fully do it, it can just ignore the Warsuit. Next up we got Primus Impulsor, because heck, this guy, it has actually a really good codex effect. If you got the Tactical Insight in Roboute Guilliman, you do spawn 3 buggers out, and they, just by sheer weight of numbers, you can cause problems. Dominatus Crusade. Yeah, this card's good. Play it if you got it. If you don't, there's a good question. You could chuck Avenging Zeal instead, or you can chuck in, because you trying to use it for its oath effect. You could replace this card for No Mercy. That is another consideration. Double Predator Annihilator, double Storm Talon, both really good cards. This is your late game sort of value places you want to be playing, and this is where we want to be playing, spending the tactical insights. They're very good cards. And Repulsor Executioner, because why not have something big which can destroy something else which is also big-ish, you know? It can kill a Predator. I mean, that's big-ish, but it's not as big as a Repulsor, is it? Anyway, let's get into a few games. Abaddon. So Repulsor is a bit too late game, and Storm Raven's not particularly useful against Abaddon. So I think we'll get rid of those 2. Armor Support is very useful though. We did just get double Predator.
From the Eye of Terror we shall bring no mercy.
You are nothing but my brother's shadow, and deserve his same fate.
We were made to conquer the galaxy.
Rise for Ultima. Rise for Terra and the Imperium.
I live in your nightmares.
I do have Tactical Insight. I think we're going to save the High Factory here.
With all due haste.
Just removing that. There was a consideration to use High Factory into Armor Support, but we don't exactly have a 4-drop to actually particularly benefit from it. So I think we're just going to play it regularly, and then we're going to play Primus Impulsor and potentially use High Factory to Tactical Insight there, or get out the Predator.
In your nightmares.
That's been pretty good trading. I think I will shoot you, because we want to benefit from the healing, you see. Seems like we're both going for a bit of late game.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
I think we'll keep it, because we can always Tactical Insight next turn and save High Factory for this or something. I'm going to keep it for now.
I learn from my losses so that next time I will prevail.
Victory! Roboute Guilliman. Now, this looks like a really good hand. We're also going second, so we're going to be high factoring one of these out. Probably armored support first, to be honest, because of what we've got with land speeder.
I honor it. Every sacrifice, every decree, all for one more beat of the Imperium's heart.
I don't know, you might as well. You never know what the opponent's got. So you force the healing so that you can get potentially a bit of value. Yeah, so we do have 15 vehicles on the deck. Nice. Yeah, I did aim to build this deck with precisely 15 vehicles, because you do need enough vehicles to actually benefit from both of these cards. What are you going to play now? Yeah, just hero power. Oh, you've got the new card back. Nice. What do we get? No, I think we'll go armored support here. It means that if I need to, I'm not like wasting value by playing land speeder next turn, because I could be doing this and then play land speeder next turn and then it won't benefit from it. So I think in principle it is better. Okay, he's doing absolutely nothing at all. So we will just be doing Battlefield Supremacy. Benefiting from that. Now we're really able to get like just maximum value out of all these things. And you're gonna see how powerful that armor becomes. Because we couldn't be doing this with
Strike at their weakness to prevail.
You're going to live now, aren't you? Yes. So we can go now land speeder.
None shall
this.
Stand in our way.
Move him. But now, because of the armor, this guy's still alive, and it's going to be harder for him to remove that. For example, Angels of Death, he's going to have to commit all 3 or 2, and then Roboute Guilliman himself to actually deal with this.
I am Guilliman's blade.
Blade champion, chapter champion. What do you got? Tactical insight? Do you have a tactical insight? Oh, you got Earth for a moment. That makes sense. Ah, should have shot first, but well, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Let's see what land speeder gets me here. He does have 2 bloody armor. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking if anything's not able to remove it, Stymian Scepter
is all I need.
with buff. I think we remove it with Warlord, can't we? Yeah, we can. And that's why Guilliman's good, because he's got that flexibility to turn a 3-drop into a useful 6 energy play.
Face the consequences of your existence.
Oh. I didn't consider the consequences of my existence. You see here, he's taken so many 2 damage hits. It's been bloody useful. And that's a Repulse Executioner. I will punch that guy because we want to get value.
Let there be fire!
Big man of value. So we got some plays here. We now can start considering Antonio Cronus as a potential play. Right, he's just used a hard removal, so we actually do want to get Repulsive Execution out here to sort of force the issue. That makes sense. It should do. Like, as soon as possible sort of thing. Repulsive Executioner. Yeah, let's give him a threat he has to deal with.
Make the engines roar! It's time to scour this battlefield!
Hold off from there. Eradicator?
We bring the fires of retribution. Burn them down.
Does make sense. Would like to actually benefit from that. But at the same time, I also want him just to be dead. I'm like, the only thing I really want to do then is Primus Impulsor, trigger it, and then give myself Vanguard. I think we just do this.
The roar of our cannons herald their doom.
We get rid of him. Wish I could flank him, but he purposely gave himself Vanguard, of course. I think we hold back still. We're about to be double card drawing. And one advantage he's got is that he's on 18 cards and I'm on 15.
A bolt unfired is a bolt wasted.
Oh, what is he getting back? What did he, oh, for a moment. Oh, inspired retribution. That would do it. Inspired retribution. Okay, so I think we're gonna be doing
There's
this.
no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
Almost so and so. We don't need to be hard vulnerability here. But I do want to send the kitchen sink at him.
They'll be dead before they see me coming.
And he's one off of Indomitus Crusading here, so. We've already used a Storm Talon? Yes, because I think he hard removaled that, didn't he? Yes. No mercy. Well, he got rid of the guy. He did it. He did do it.
Is this what you wanted from me, Father?
GG. Orican. Okay, if he's going to Scarabs, we might be screwed. This is the one downside of not having the Redemptor Dreadnought and Land Speeder. The problem is I hate those units and I think they're terrible because they don't actually do the job. But they're useful in this one scenario, which I won't normally come up. I guess we get rid of the attack bike.
Enough blood has been shed in my name. It's time I honor it.
Time is my weapon. Your pitiful mortality will be your ruin.
See what he does. Got Predator. Punch him. I think just in case I will be playing the Scepter Sergeant next turn, particularly if he plays Scarabs. Because you can't use the Scarabs to kill flying things, and that's the one benefit we have. We do have quite a bit of flying things. You know, like an unusual amount. And if we can get some vehicles down with armor, that's going to actually reduce the amount of Scarab damage output. Yep, we're not do that. We're gonna get this down.
One strike is all I need.
Yep, Scarabs. Oh my god, really? Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to be stopping the Scarab Swarm. I guess the best thing we can do is we get the Primus and Balsa to do his swarm.
None shall stand in our way. All life must be expunged.
He wants to get the Land Speeder. I see. Why are you chucking them all in? It's not as if you could have killed the Land Speeder with so-and-so. That makes no sense. Okay, well I kill another Scarab then.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
He's gonna have to commit like Orican and then this guy into shooting that. Or just, yeah, use a Scarab. Or you can keep on sending Scarabs at him. I'm not entirely sure I understand the logic on that. Let's remove him. Well, I'd like to keep the remnants around, to be honest. Because then there's less scarabs. So I think I'll play you and play you.
It's time to scour this battlefield.
And we're just going to remove as many scarabs as we possibly can. Oh, another one.
Must be expunged.
Yep, doesn't want to turn. Corona's still alive. But to be honest with you, I think we can remove all the scarabs now. Well, no, never mind. You can just got another scarab back. That is a Storm Raven. We probably do use it now. I'll put you here. Storm Raven. And to be honest, I think we get everything on the board.
With all due haste.
And we don't trade. He is doing nothing else. Oh, that's the wrong target. Thank you very much, sir. That is the wrong target. Victor Warsuit.
There is
Get you here.
we fear to tread.
Codex. You can punch here. Now I can move the scarab. We do need a... I don't know, it's hard to say. He could so easily get another board of scarabs, even just from one. Hard removals, I do not think is the thing we need right now.
Let there be fire.
Be fair, we were one off. That might have been worth it. Oh well.
Knocking onto target.
Yeah, it turns out the hard removals are useful after all.
Clearly, I need to go back in time and make adjustments.
Uriel Ventris. So we'll remove that. You're going to be useful here. Tactical insight is always useful.
I'm glad to see you survive the Rubicon Primers.
Swords of Kelth, with me!
One question. Why does he call it Primus, not Primaris? It's like, is that an actual... That isn't an actual lore thing, is it? That's just... He just pronounced it wrong. I mean, I guess you can pronounce it how as you like, but...
We'll be
Unless I'm
dead before
mistaken.
they see me coming.
Yeah, I'd like you dead, but I don't want to use any resources into it, so... Surprised he didn't just hero power.
One strike is all I need.
I think I am gonna shoot you. And I am just going to do this.
There is nowhere we fear to tread.
Slight misplay on his part, but I've made that mistake before. I don't always factor it in. Sometimes it does just catch you out.
One strike is all I need. We'll be dead before they
Oh
see
no,
me coming.
yeah, he knew his fall.
Yeah.
So here, I absolutely think we just go
There's
ham.
no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
We hold back.
For courage and honor! Yeah.
Don't know why you didn't play it in between them. That does confuse me. No, I kind of want to utilize this guy's codex a bit more, so we're going to play you. And then Outrider does scale, so we'll do this.
With all due haste.
We want to save Storm Talons when we can double codex it, I think.
myself.
You still want to remove this guy? You can still be up. I know you're taking the extra damage, but... That's a repulse executioner. Right. Here I think we just go for attack
For
back.
Guilliman and the Emperor!
I am going to give it this buff, but I'm not actually attack with it. Attacking with you instead. And we'll chuck you here.
Ready your jump packs? We strike now!
I just use hero power, mate. Might as well save that. Okay, well, this is where Stormtown is
Target
ideal.
located. Flying into position.
We only need one trigger from him, so we might as well heal twice.
Let none
Ah,
stay
Kato
our way.
Sicarius. Can actually take tank repulse executioner hit. Nah, repulse executioner.
Let the roar of our cannons herald their doom.
I think we've won this game now, so
This place is no longer safe! Fall back!
yeah, Roboute Guilliman. Here, I don't. So early on against Roboute Guilliman, I don't think we need to manage a shield. You can be useful. We don't need you quite right now, although we could use you in a moment.
Enough blood has been shed in my name. It's time I honor it. Every sacrifice, every decree, all for one more beat of the Imperium's heart. Rise for Ultima. Rise for Terra and the Imperium. Rise for Ultima. Rise for Terra and the Imperium.
Yes. Normally, the first line is meant to be the greeting, but it's whether you see New Dawn is no longer your decision. It's not really much of a greeting, is it? So I always just use the bottom one. Do we have... No, not really. So we either go along like Primus Tech Marine and hope it lives to then high factory out Primus Impulsor. But to be honest, I don't think we do that. I think we just... It's quite a big risk. We don't have like any other distractions, you know, we didn't put down Reaver or anything like that. We don't have anything else we want him to kill. And it's a big risk into being able to do that. So I think we wait for everything else. Oh, armored support. Someone's thinking along the same lines I am. Fortunately, I don't have my armored support right now. Or Battlefield Supremacy. I think we just... We high factory. Oh, we'll give you... Yeah, we'll give you a punch. No, let's play the problem down.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
Reaver.
They'll be dead before they see me coming.
Yep, you can take it out. Nope, not you. We just playing Victor Warsuit here.
There is nowhere we fear to tread.
And we might as well keep you alive.
One strike is all I need.
Storm Talon's next turn. Punch him. We don't particularly have the greatest tempo plays now. I think we just play Outrider with Tech Marine. Yes, they're fused into one. It's like a guy on the back of another guy's bike holding a bolt gun. Oh my god, they should totally do that. They can have like two guys on the same bike. One's holding a bolt gun. Genius. Genius. They should totally do that. Maybe specifically for just the White Scars or something.
Before they see me coming. Target acquired. Bring it down.
No, we got him killed. I'm not seeing many vehicles so far. No. Not seeing any. Oh.
Aim true and strike them
Oh, you
down.
stunned him. So much for there being no vehicles so far. Yeah, and I have to chuck something substantial into it. I don't really want to chuck the attack bike into it now. It's too valuable. So it's not going to be the Outrider. My Outriders don't have to die.
Hold you in haste.
And I might as well buff you up. Make a problem, you know.
Make the engines roar. It's time to scour this battlefield.
Well, you can chuck a land speeder into it. Okay, we can trade. I don't think Indomitus Crusade anymore. It's too risky. Yeah, we can just trade this guy.
Guilliman and the Emperor.
Don't really care. Nice trading, bro. And I think we need to get value out of this now. Yum. Eight damage is quite a bit, so. It's a predator. It's got armor. I forgot about his armor. Snap. Why does he have bloody armor? I can do like the same thing, but I only do 4 damage. But I think we have to armored support here, right? Do this. Track down so-and-so. Put down the Reaver.
They'll be dead before they see me coming.
I don't like it, but life is valuable.
Knowledge is my blade, wisdom my bullet.
Oh dear. This ain't good. Is it now? No, this is not good at all. Yep. I kinda need a few hard movals, I reckon. Just a couple, you know. Just about enough, you know.
They'll be dead before they see
Well, I
me
did
coming.
deal with it, I suppose. I think we don't have to rely on Indomitus Crusade being basically a second hard removal. Another armored support. Now, I don't go that far.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
Man's crazy.
Aim true and strike them down!
Target located. Flying into position.
Nice shooting. Well, I don't know. I suspect I will be using so-and-so.
With all due haste!
We're chucking down armored units, I'm not really bothered by that. Right, we are Indomitus Crusading here. Nice. Does he get pinged first? He does get pinged first. And I don't want him having a free shield, being able to trade into this.
Target acquired. Bring it down.
death I still serve.
I think we absolutely done me because he's got 1 armor. So he will live for shooting into this. So that'll be 10. We can get that and then get that and get the whole thing going. Okay. So we definitely want to be playing
Make
so
the
and so.
engines roar! It's time to scour this battlefield.
I think I want you shooting into here. Triple, triple, triple. Yeah, it should be enough. This one. Flippin' heck, double armor, man. I suppose this one.
It seems you have a grasp of the practical after all. Mercy is a luxury the Imperium can no longer afford.
Ready your jump packs? We strike now!
One strike is all I need.
Right.
Target located.
Let's put the punishment
Flying
down.
into position.
Which one triggers first? Yeah, I thought so. This is a very interesting game. Even if Antonio Cronus lived, I don't think I would want to use his card draw ability.
Let the roar of our cannons herald their doom.
Double bloody armor, man. Crazy.
With all due haste!
Thankfully, he still dies. Well, you're not gonna trade with such a piece. I think we need to use our riposte. We don't have a hard move, do we? No.
Let the roar of our cannons herald their doom.
So you will not even kill it right now. You will... Oh no. And you have to trade into it. What about 5 damage? That's only 3, isn't it? Oh dear. I'm just thinking, like... I don't even want Land Speeder to draw me any more cards anymore. This is a difficult one. Get you to trade into here, I suppose. If we double codex it. Or we can just give him +1 attack. I guess that's my best
One
plan.
strike is all I need.
No, double codex myself. Got the numbers right. You can trade into here. We can trade into here. Oh my golly. Does he have hard removal? I don't know, maybe I should have not even played that. Give myself like armor and then just gone face. There's a huge argument for that. It doesn't look like it's got hard removal.
Even in death, I still serve.
Did he already use his hard removals or something? Can't remember. I swear I haven't used one, or maybe he just doesn't have it.
I await your instructions.
Give yourself Vanguard. Or the Dreadnought. We can't actually kill it. It's got 4 armor. Flipping out. Nah, we use hard removal here. And then land speeder for a land speeder.
Shall stand in our way.
And we need to punch him in the face. Means my land speeders are gonna start causing me to fatigue. Only if Ultrians had a way to put things back into their deck. Maybe some sort of trigger where I could like put the land speeders to have some instantaneous effect, and then they could just go back into my deck so later on I can go along and draw them again. I wonder if there's some sort of mechanic which can do that.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, it's bloody Cato Sicarius. It's bloody Cato Sicarius. Avenging Zeal. Flippin' heck. I think we just chucked the kitchen sink at him, right? So like, you can die.
Guilliman and the Emperor!
Yeah, you can die. And then we can sacrifice the land speeder, and then his trigger doesn't trigger. Haha, I'm a genius. It wasn't meant to trigger. Sure, I want Vanguard. So much for codexing. I think I can live through this.
There is nowhere.
Okay, before I say I think, means I'm going to be fatiguing. I think now is the time for him to get lethal, so aha, I'm invulnerable. But yeah, that land speeder was not meant to draw me a card. It was meant to die.
Predator in position. Let there be fire!
Ah, dear no. I don't know how much of a kitchen sink I've got left. Oh, that's the wrong target, isn't it? Oh, no, does he not have codex? Oh, he spent all his energy. Storm Raven. Right, yep, that is my take on Minus Calgard. There's a lot of thinking you have to do, so hence there wasn't nearly as much commentary as I would normally give. There's a lot of things you have to consider. It is actually a very difficult warlord to play, but if you get it right, I think he is extremely strong, and I think that's fair to say. I was thinking about every single possible thing, and I was trying to give commentary, so probably a bit more a boring one. Oh well. He is very good though. He is very strong, and there's a lot of things you can do with him. You've got to, you know, repulsive executions. I'm gonna try and see if I can come up with more control build, because even this has a little bit of card draw with the land speeders, followed by, you know, potentially Antonio Kronos, and then also just innately Battlefield Supremacy also draws me a card. So no matter what happens, I'll be drawing one more card. And in a more controlled Guilliman, I don't think we'll be drawing a single card in that in the entire game. At least that is how I'd want to play it. Maybe I could be potentially wrong, but still. Yeah, it's very good. Very strong. Give it a go. As you saw, Armor Support is actually a good card, and I would recommend it. It causes problems. Yeah. See you guys.